Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Captain.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Throws caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 6 coming up here. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Nix to throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Nix. catch made. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Once more, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Nix from the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
Can't you just know as a quarterback there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it? And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on 3rd down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
Backed up all the way to the 17 now for 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
39-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
60 bison, 60 bison. Go, Reed, go. Go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. It's caught left side by Harris. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger.
They'll toss it to Hampton. He's got the first down grab and still going. At the 20. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers finish up their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 13-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Hey!
Here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Fits it through the middle. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 27 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
He brings it in. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Harvey will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. They go to him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. An extra point try now for the Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. A lot of space ahead. Space on the right. He's got room. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. On him quick, and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that, Cole. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for Nix. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Warriors, 70. Cowboy 80.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 79. Ready.
They'll toss it to Etienne. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Kid, I want you and the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Now give this up the middle to Etienne. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Get it. Bronco 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Throw is there for Rondé Ganson. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Viking 18.
They'll run here. Etienne. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment.
Ready.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Brought in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bison. 50 Bison.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and Let that pass rush get home.
Zach sets up a tough 3rd and goal. They're at the 12.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Now look underneath here for ETN. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cougar 19. Viking 18. Let go.
They'll throw for it. Makes the catch. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And they're going to manage to take him down to the 12. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Designed run, here's Nicks. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther streak. Here we go. Check. Bronco 80. Smash. Smash.
We'll start the second half with ETN. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw here. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It is cut left side. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
3, 70, 19, 18. Check smash, check smash.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain, so that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one's good to McConkey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Go! Drag 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
They're going play action. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check. Ready. 70, go.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60.
ETN gets it on his own read. This is ahead for about 5. Brandon Jones up to the stop.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Okay,
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther Street, Panther Street. Huck.
ETN again. He's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Ready?
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, check that, street, street. Ready, ready. Bronco 80. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
On the set.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go. Go, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
This is Hampton. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Ready. Go.
Running it with Hampton. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Go, Rick. Here we go. Start. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
It's Hampton on 2nd. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
On the jump.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Check, hurt. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Lions.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Ready.
Again, it's Hampton. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. He put everything he had into this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Get it! Cowboy 80!
1st down, play action. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. 70 left. Nike,
Check with the ball.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, that play right there, that one is why linemen, they run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Panther Street. Ready.
A toss left side. It's ETN. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Ready, set.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. To the swing.
Back to throw now. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Take go.
3rd and long for him here. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Nix from the gun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jars loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Bombers.
Man in motion here. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Play action with Nix. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that,
and they're going to score a touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. Brock, we all use literally far too often these days, and sometimes in the wrong context, but this guy has literally driven his team to a lead here. His 2nd score puts him in front in this 2nd half.
Yeah, hopefully some of that determination, that want to, he showed on that run could seep over to his defenders who are right now buckling up with a newly acquired lead. That way the next time he takes the field, that lead will still be on the board.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison. Ready?
He'll throw it. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Nix. They did it! He made the interception! And the Chargers have some new life in the 4th!
Nix's pass.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 line. Ready.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers losing by 7.
Ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Setting up to pass. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Love that call, Brock. Going for the slant route, trying to move the chains, but the defense read it all the way. They had somebody right there ready to knock that ball out.
You know, if there's one thing consistent with you, Kate, you do love that route.
I love that route, man.
You love the slant. I know. It's from your childhood of watching Jerry and Joe and the Niners do it so well. But this defense, they knew what was coming, and he was able to separate that slant from the ball before they could ever get going.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Giving this to Harvey. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They send a tight end in motion. Second down, give to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. Complete beyond the marker. Running in the red zone. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown, Denver.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Broncos